love to clap. Hey, there goes my ball.
Whoa.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to go over the single best strengthening exercise for shoulder pain. And I'm having a little bit of pain myself. And so I thought about this and I thought about, it's like, what is the one exercise that's going to help this? And this is what I came up with, Brad.
With good reason, of course.
Yeah, there's good science behind it. I guess you might call it that. If you are new to our channel, by the way, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, yes, Brad, you did it again.
Oh,
what is wrong with you?
Let's sit down.
Okay, you're going to want to go to the Facebook, Bob and Brad, because all this month and into the next month even, we're giving away something. You just got to sign up for it. We do ask for an email because the last couple contests we had, we couldn't get a hold of people. We literally could not get a hold of them.
Through the Facebook.
Through the
connection.
Facebook, yeah. So Messenger, I believe it's called.
There you go.
So we're asking for your email, but go to Bob and Brad. It's down in our description below too if you want to sign up for. I think we're giving away a mattress again.
Nice one too.
Yeah. All right. So the thing about shoulder pain, the most common cause that we see, and I think that is one of the most common causes, is impingement. You're impinging on the tendon, or you could even be impinging on the rotator cuff. This is often caused by poor posture, and I'm going to show you why that is. You know, watch me once here. If I have good posture, look how high I can raise my arm. But now if I have bad posture, it only goes this far. And right here, I'm getting that pinching.
Right.
It's jamming up against the shoulder here.
The shoulder's made to work with good posture, so that's another thing we do talk about occasionally.
The other thing you might have is poor, what we call glenohumeral rhythm.
There you go.
What the heck does that mean? So the ball in the socket, basically, here, we'll take this here. I just heard this described, by the way, as a golf ball on a tee. So here is the socket, basically.
It's a shallow socket.
Yeah, it's very shallow. And here's the ball, and it goes right on there. So it's like balancing a golf ball on a tee. This is an official golf ball from Bob Schrupp, an official tee from Bob Schrupp.
Say no more.
If I take this out, it'll be lost because it'll be into the woods. So yeah, what you want to make sure is that, you know, this ball is not floating out here, and that can cause it to pinch on the tendon.
Right.
You got the pen, Brad?
Oh yeah. So here we've got the red line represents the tendon, the supraspinatus tendon, which can oftentimes is the problem area where it gets
I think it's
pinched.
the one on me that's giving me trouble
Sure.
here. So if you're on this side, Brad, you know, if the muscles are holding this ball down in the socket like it should be, there's enough room for that pen.
Yeah.
You know, that pen's not getting pinched. But if it's not working right, the muscles aren't working right, the ones that we're going to strengthen, put that pen back in there, Brad. It actually pinches on that pen.
Yeah, and that's where you get that pain, and that's where that tendon can actually become frayed and actually severed if it gets severe enough.
Right, you can actually get a torn rotator cuff. So there's 4 muscles that make up what they call the rotator cuff, not cup. It's not rotator cuff. And 2 of them are what we call external rotators. They bring the arm out like this.
Right.
So if we strengthen those 2 muscles, they're going to help hold that ball in the socket, and they're going to keep you out of trouble.
There you go.
The other thing is you want to have good posture. So we're going to also work on the muscles of the scapula, the shoulder blade here, and help hold them in place.
Right.
So I know I went into a long explanation here, but I figure some of you want to have a reason why we're doing this and why it's the number 1. So what you're going to need some band or exercise tubing. And they have some that you can actually attach and go into the wall, the doorway.
Yep.
You know, we prefer our wall anchor here. I mean, we have a little plug for it.
It's convenient.
It's convenient. You can set up. It comes with a kit of 3, and then you have to buy a separate set of bands. And we like these body elastic ones here, but this is the one I'm doing right now. All I'm doing is this works out really well for me. I just go ahead and I go up there and I can rip off a set of 20, 30 of these without any problem.
He's going to rip them off.
Yeah.
That's professional, Bob.
So this is working what we call, again, external rotation of the shoulder. It's working the teres minor and infraspinatus, right? Yeah.
I was thinking about something else, Bob. I want to talk about if
Oh,
you want to
sure.
make sure that you do it properly, you can put a tall roll right here, just have a ace roll, and go ahead. Now, if that were to fall to the
That means
floor,
I'm winging up too much.
yeah, they have to have that elbow close to the rib cage.
But now, along with this, and I'm going to flip to the other side here. I'm actually also strengthening the muscles around the shoulder blade. So I'm going to squeeze the shoulder blade together while I'm externally rotating the shoulder.
Turn your body this way a little.
Okay.
So what I did, I put a piece of dark blue tape on there, so you could see the movement, hopefully, of that shoulder, shoulder girdle.
Yeah, the shoulder blade wants to be squeezing in.
Right. So these muscles here, that scapular muscles, are pulling it in, and that's going to create that good posture, allowing for good healthy mechanics in the GH joint.
And it's the reason I'm having trouble with this shoulder, Brad, is, I lost that one muscle, my long thoracic nerve.
Right.
And so I don't, the shoulder blade doesn't stick in like it should.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's an injury from 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, so that's why I'm having trouble. It's not because I'm doing something wrong. I mean, so very simple exercise to do. I don't know, this is one you probably could do every day because it's almost like a toning one, wouldn't you say, Brad?
Sure. Yeah, good maintenance exercise.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like it's getting too sore, then maybe do it every other day.
Right.
And you can do a set of 15, a couple sets of 15 if you want. And, I start again with just the one, but you can go to the double if you start. But it's not those aren't very big muscles, so you generally don't have to work them that hard.
Right. You're not going to get up to the bands that are really strong. And you can just go like this. It doesn't work as convenient, but you're still, if you do it properly, you're still getting the same muscles.
Yep. You can
do both at once. I usually like to do one side at a time. It's hard to focus this way, but you can do it.
Yeah, that's what I have found, Brad, that I'm actually just working this side because I'm having trouble with just this shoulder blade.
Yep.
And I'm like, so I'm going to work this one a little bit more. I always still do the posture ones.
Sure.
But I'm going to focus on that. And I mean, what's interesting about this, after I do the exercise, I actually have less pain in that shoulder because it's being held in better.
There you go.
You know what I mean? It's not giving me the trouble. So.
When you have those results, you do the exercise, pain reduce. I mean, you're right on. You're doing the right thing. Continue to do it.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.